Okay, hello everyone. Thank you all for joining us today. Just before starting the webinar, it would be great to have a little background of you. If you can please write in chat or Q&A, just to say where you are, coming from with the webinar today. And while waiting for others to join, we would like to know if each of you has already signed up for patient discovery. And please take a moment to answer the poll displaying here. Thank you for your answer. Oh, we have Hannah from South Australia. Oh, we have Anshul from Victoria. We have Victoria from Brisbane, my city. We are in the same location. We have Nathan from Perth. Oh, we have different people from the different parts of Australia. Thank you for your answer. And we are just waiting for a few more people to join, and we'll be starting the webinar shortly. I'm sure you will enjoy today's webinar as we have a lot to share with you. Oh, hello, Chloe from Tasmania. We have Jenny from Victoria. Thank you all for your answer. I think we can start the webinar today. Today we will be discussing on how to grow your new patient acquisition in 2024 and beyond. I will, hand over to Wouter from HotDoc. Wouter, over to you.
Thank you, Mona. Can you go to the next slide, please?
Yes.
Right. Nice to meet you all. I'm Wouter, and that's a very Dutch name. If you would like to try to pronounce it, you act like you see something very excited, and you say like "wow," and then you add "ter" behind it. I don't always explain this to everyone because if I get a coffee, I just say that I'm Dave. So you can call me Dave or Wouter today if you have questions. And I won't even start with my surname because that's a bit too difficult for today, and there are more important things. Anyhow, I'm a product manager at HotDoc for the network and patient matching team. And that means that we're continuously looking at opportunities to improve the healthcare experience for Australians. So sometimes that means that we add a new discipline to the platform, to the HotDoc platform, like dentists recently. And that's because our patients are asking for it. They want to book dentists through HotDoc. And sometimes that means that we're working on small design things to improve the experience, the booking flow, and so on. Also, both of my parents are dentists, or my parents-in-law, sorry, are dentists in the Netherlands. So before I came to Australia, I haven't paid for a dentist for a while. And today,
Oh, Wouter, I cannot hear you. Emily, can you hear Wouter?
Not right now, no.
Okay. Oh, sorry, Wouter just disconnected and now he will join the webinar again. Wouter, we couldn't hear you. Can you please continue? You are on mute now.
I'm so sorry, I got kicked out of the Zoom, or maybe it was my internet. Worst timing ever. Can you continue to the next slide, Mona?
Yes, sure.
So what we will cover today is quickly about HotDoc. I will introduce some insights from the dental survey that we did under our patients, and then I will talk about some data about HotDoc. And then we move on to the patient experience. What does it look like? Emily will cover that part. And lastly, Mona will talk about patient discovery and what onboarding looks like. Next, please. So Ben, our CEO, would be very disappointed if we do a presentation without reiterating our mission statement, because our mission is to improve the healthcare experience for everyone in Australia. And again, this can be as broad or specific, depending on the most urgent challenges in our system. So from an activist approach regarding tax reforms to collaborations between disciplines, we cover it all. Next, please. So at the moment, we have 11 million patients who book appointments with us, and we have a huge opportunity to gather information that is usable for our customers and the industry as a whole. And we annually do a patient survey where we ask people about their behavior, how they make decisions, what do they value, and what are they missing, and so on. And the content is really valuable for us, so we can make adjustments based on this insight. But this information is also often very valuable for our customers. So that's why we publish it. And because you might be able to make adjustments in your practice to improve the patient experience and actually get to your targets. So we have been working with GPs for over 10 years, and we only recently started working with allied health and dental to our platform. Not yet, please. At the same time, we started creating patient surveys for these industries as well. So today I would like to give you some exclusive preliminary insights. We're planning to launch the survey during the ADX, but through this presentation, you will have early access. So maybe there are some results that you can translate into a competitive advantage if you act quickly. Next, please. So the first part is about patient retention. We ask patients if they have a regular dentist and if they would like to have one. Next. So it shows that 70% of our patients already have a regular dentist, but more importantly, next one, almost 90% would like to have a regular dentist. So that shows that there's quite some people are quite keen to have a regular dentist to build a relationship with their dentist. And if you can convince new patients about your practice, about your quality, you might be very likely to keep them in the door for a longer period of time, and they might turn into really valuable patients. Next one, please. So secondly, we ask people about the frequency and the reasons to see a patient. So we ask people, how often do you go to a dentist and why would you go? So first of all, we see that about 80% goes to a dentist at least once a year. So even a bit more than 40% goes twice a year, and a small 15% goes like more than twice a year. If you look at the right graph, when would you see a dentist? We see that about 70% goes for routine checks. And to me, that shows that our patient database is very aware about the importance of dental health. And that's, to me, it's higher than expected, but maybe the people with more experience have other data, but to me, that was quite surprising. Next one, please. Another important topic is health insurance. So we ask people, do you know if you have a health insurance that covers dental cost? Next. And we see that 60% actually is aware of the fact that they have health insurance that cover their dental costs, or at least partly. And that's really interesting, and it's good to know because that means that we should provide them information about which dentist is a preferred supplier to which insurance provider, and so on. And it's also good to know that that we often that it might make sense to remind people to see a dentist before the calendar year ends, because that's an important time to still claim your healthcare coverage. Next one, please. So this question we want to make a bit interactive. What we did, we asked people about decision-making factors. So we showed people 4 answers and we asked what factors are most important for you when selecting a dentist. So we're now going to launch a poll, and we want to ask you, like, what do you think? What's most important for patients when they make a decision? Is it location? Is it availability, cost, or insurance coverage? And they can click more than one option, but the question is like, what is the most popular one? We'll just give it some time to go through the poll. Maybe in the meantime, when we were waiting for this webinar, I was looking for jokes about dentists or like puns. And my favorite one was this one that I would like to share with you. And that's the following question. What did the dentist say when Tiger Woods came in for an appointment? He said, "You have a hole in one." I liked it. Can we get to the answers of the poll, Mona? I actually can't see the answers, but the most popular one is location. That's an interesting one. So people are not willing to travel very far for their dentist, but it's very closely followed by cost and availability. Next one, please. The last section is traveling and availability, and we ask people, how far are you willing to travel, and how long are you willing to wait? Next one. Travel-wise, it's very interesting to see that 80% doesn't want to travel more than 20K to see their dentist, and 50% not even more than 10Ks. Next one, please. How long would you like to wait? Almost 80% doesn't want to wait more than a month, and more than 40% not more than a week. And why is this important to know? These are interesting stats if you try to grow your practice and you're using, for example, Google Ads or social media ads. And if you want to grow with an affordable cost per acquisition, you might want to target patients within that 10-kilometer range around your clinic. And that's something you can like easily set in both social media and Google Ads settings. However, if you wanna spend a little bit more to grow your practice because you have quite a bit of availability to fill up, then it might make sense to expand that to the 20K range. And similarly, it might be smart to turn off your ads when you have limited availability, as that will most likely have a very negative impact on your conversion rates. All right, let's move on to the next section. So we have some data straight from our platform related to how many patients are currently searching for a dentist, how many bookings you can expect when you are listed on HotDoc. And yeah, that's something we like to share. So let's move on to the next part. So traction on HotDoc. At the moment, next. at the moment, we have 90,000 patients that are monthly searching for a dentist on HotDoc. Next. And every clinic on HotDoc gets an average of like 10 bookings per month through HotDoc. Next. And of those 10 bookings, 50% is from new patients and 50% is from existing patients. And we see that ratio is like changing over time. More and more like people come back to book their recurring appointments through HotDoc as well. And we have some plans for the future. So how are we going to improve these metrics? A sneak peek of our roadmap for 24. So first of all, we're going to work on patient awareness. We're gonna create a couple of email campaigns where we inform patients about the option to book dentist and also like recommendations regarding dental hygiene and checkups, frequency, and so on. Secondly, we're also gonna like make our filters more usable for dentists. Currently, we're still very tailored to GP. That's how our product got like developed. And at the moment, we're adjusting that to make it more suitable for dentists. So we're including filters like preferred supplier, availability, and so on. And lastly, a very important one, we see that patients are very willing to have a lot of information that's very specific to dentists. Again, like preferred supplier, status, payment options, and so on. So we're making that more the profile quality. We make the profiles more suitable to dentists as well. And we provide their direct like opportunity for dentists to change their profiles and make it, experiment with it and make it more suitable to patients. So I will hand over to Emily to talk about the patient experience on HotDoc.
So hi everyone, my name is Emily and I'm a sales specialist at HotDoc focused on the dental and allied health space. So today I will show you how HotDoc works from a patient point of view and the benefits of a HotDoc profile for dental clinics. Next slide, please. So the main search tools on HotDoc are specialty and location. For example, a patient will search dentist in Melbourne CBD. HotDoc will generate results based on the proximity to the search. So patients can refine their searches by availability, modality, opening hours, languages, and more. So when looking at the practices, the practice name, location, address, and opening hours are at the forefront of each listing. A key benefit of the HotDoc platform is the ability for patients to find appointments in their location for the same day. Additionally, patients can specify telehealth or face-to-face appointments in their search. So as you can see, some clinics display the available times and some say contact for availability. When you integrate your dental windows with HotDoc, it allows real-time availabilities to be displayed on HotDoc. So patients can search your clinic and book instantly to your appointment books. As you can see, currently 1 in 3 Australians have used HotDoc to book an appointment. With the high number of active users on HotDoc, it gives your clinic a chance to fill in the empty slots in your appointment books and for patients to discover your clinic. So for example, I want to book this dental clinic at a specific time. I'll click book appointment and follow the steps. Within the booking process, it will ask the patient if they're a new or existing patient and what type of appointment they are booking for. Next slide, please. Yes, so, sorry, back, please. Yeah. This profile is a good example of the template for your future HotDoc profile. All descriptions, photos, and practitioner bios are customizable for your clinic. You can see a HotDoc profile as a customizable mode of advertisement for your practice. Not only are patients able to book appointments, but your practice will have visibility from all HotDoc users who search for a dentist in your area. Next slide, please. Yes, so these are some of the benefits of HotDoc's online bookings. Patients are able to search for a dentist near them in real time. There are over 11 million patients on HotDoc, so if you're signing up for a HotDoc profile, your clinic will now be found in the search results for a dentist in your location, with all these patients not being able to book an appointment with you if you weren't on HotDoc. Another benefit of HotDoc is the improved patient experience through the integration of the practice management software, in this case, Dental for Windows. HotDoc acts as the communicator between the patient and the clinic. This provides an improved patient experience, giving them a sense of control over booking their appointments. This also improves the clinic's experience, as appointments booked on HotDoc will automatically book into your clinic calendar. With HotDoc automating multiple processes and communications between the patient and your appointments, this will allow you to spend less time on administration work and more time directly caring for and treating patients. So I will now pass it to Mona, who will speak about the patient care.
Thank you, Emily. My name is Mona. I'm the marketing product manager of e-services at Centaur. Today I will discuss about patient discovery and the current patient discovery partners, and also the benefits of patient discovery to dental practices, and some sign up process, and what information you need to complete while signing up to patient discovery. With patient discovery, we have brought together 8 leading dental directories to bring practices a potential audience of over 18 million patients per month. And when you join patient discovery, you are listed on all the participating partners' website, and you will be ready to obtain the combined monthly dental traffic. New patients will be connected directly to your e-appointment from your website listing. Here are the list of current patient discovery partners. As can be seen, we are working with HotDoc, HealthShare, MyHealthFirst, doctors.com.au, National Dental Plan, dentalfind.com.au, dentist.com.au, and Home. Now, what are included in patient discovery when you sign up for patient discovery? You will have free profile setup on each partner directory. You will have free featured listing on each partner website. It is fully integrated with your Dental for Windows or Dental for Web appointment book and your e-appointments portal. You will also need to deal with Centaur rather than multiple directory services and save time and money. And you will also have the detailed and easy dashboard reporting via your e-appointment portal. And the most important thing that there is only one-off success charge of only $59 plus GST per confirmed new patient that attends their appointment, and there will be no setup fee. And what would be the benefits of patient discovery to dental practices? Beside being listed on 8 leading dental directories and free exposure to over 18 million active patients, practices using patient discovery are getting an average of 7 new patients per month. And considering the average new patient acquisition cost in Australia is around $250, and new confirmed patient bookings cost is only $59 through patient discovery. This is resulting in the profit of over $1,300 per month. These are some of the main improvements in patient discovery portal, which you can have access in the next release. Practices can update providers' details such as first name, last name, provider name, gender, and a specialty in provider profile. Also, practices can update practices information such as general info, including surgery name, email address, and phone number, opening hours, practice image, and language spoken in practice profile. Practices can update their providers' information in their e-services portal, and this information can be used and extracted by relevant patient discovery partners and can automatically be updated and displayed in partners' website. Practice profile menu will be added as an extra field which was not existed before in e-services portal. And practices are able to block certain numbers from booking appointments or signing up in the practice. This will be added as an extra field which was not existed before as well. Now here we will go through the process on how to maintain the online books. For setting up a new practitioner in Dental for Windows, what you will do is to go to Dental for Windows, and then in the appointment book part of Dental for Windows under options, and then you go to set up all books. If you want to add a new practitioner, you click on Add New, then you will add a description. The description could be the full name of the new practitioner or anything else, or any extra description about the practitioner. Then you need to tick is active and use time measure reminders, and then you should add a start and finish date and press OK. Once you have added the practitioner, which I showed you in the previous slide, you need to press exit, go back to options again, and select set up e-appointments. Here you will be able to select the book to sync. You can also see number of licenses each practitioner purchased. Here you need to put a tick in this sync box, as can be in this picture. Select sync with e-appointments and then press update. Now it's been synced with e-appointment website. In the setup e-appointment screen, you also need have the opportunity to force the sync. What that means is that if you add a new practitioner and you want his availability to go through the e-services portal, you can press the force sync button, and this will force the sync between Dental for Windows and your online bookings e-services portal. Once you set up in Dental for Windows, you can sign into your e-services portal with your administration account. And you can find e-appointment reasons under management menu. You need to go to e-appointment management and then select providers reason list. This will show all the practitioners available at that practice. You will select a practice, then you should set up all the appointment reasons here so that they sync through to HotDoc and other patient discovery partners. You also need to click on each of the reason, and you should edit reason duration and then click on save. Just to note that the appointment reason none does not appear on patient discovery partner website. And if this is the only reason that you have published for a provider, they will have no availabilities published for patient to book. And some good points to be mentioned here as well. Remember to select the same appointment reasons for all practitioners so that your list is concise and you do not have a long list with the same appointment reason listed with a slight variation, making it difficult for patients to book their reasons for the right provider online. And always publish white space for best result with patient discovery. This will allow a patient to choose a time that is suitable for their schedule. If you do not have enough options, the patient will book with another practice that does not suit their schedule. That does suit their schedule, actually. And remember to use preset slots to block out time that you are not available. This will take the appointment time offline, and you can remove it later if the time opens up again. And this is a screenshot of patient discovery sign-up form and the information you need to complete in this form, such as full name, email address, phone number, and product interest. Then you need to click on Inquire Now, and one of our specialists will be in contact with you. That was some useful tips on how to maintain your online books in Dental for Windows. And now, if you have any question, about the sign-up process and also how to maintain your appointment, you can ask in chat section or Q&A. Now we would like to invite you to visit us at the ADX Sydney, which will be happening on 21st to 23rd of March at Sydney International Convention Center. Centaur stand number is 406, and HotDoc stand is located at booths 950 to 924 and 970 to 979 in the Tech Alley. And here, please take a moment to participate in this poll and let us know if you would like to or interested to find out more about patient discovery. And one of our team members will be in touch with you And also a recording of this webinar will be sent out to all registered people via email tomorrow. And thank you all for your listening. If you have any questions, please raise your question in chat section or in Q&A section.
Thanks, Mona. So, hi, my name's Rebecca. I'm the Marketing Operations Manager at Centaur. I just want to, sorry, team leader. I just wanted to read one of the questions here. Is the setup the same in Dental Web? So when you're going through and adding a practitioner, is it the same way to set that up? So just to let you know that, yes, it is the same. It's the same. The menus may look a little bit different. However, when you're setting up a new provider or publishing their book online, it is definitely that same setup that you go through for those. Okay. So is there a way is there a way to apply a booking fee on HotDoc or patient discovery to avoid false bookings? So at the moment, no, there is no way to do that just yet, or for cancellations either. There will be a way to do that through patient discovery in an upcoming build, where you will be able to turn on the ability to take a deposit at the time of booking. However, that will not work through the patient discovery portal. That will only be available through e-appointments. So keep an eye out for that. We will send some more information about that shortly in the future. So another question that's come through is it possible to get data of HotDoc users in our local area?
I can take that, Rebecca. Thanks.
Perfect.
That's a great question. It's absolutely possible. We don't have an automated system for it yet, so you cannot go to the website, fill in your postcode, and get data. But you can definitely send me a message, and I will provide that for you. I will give you my email address in the chat, and otherwise you can always use Rebecca or Mona to reach out to us.
Perfect. So another question is $59 per confirmed new patient. What is the definition of a confirmed new patient? So a confirmed new patient, what it will do is through your eServices portal, once the appointment comes through from HotDoc, it goes through the eServices portal, it connects with your Dental Windows database, and a confirmed new patient is someone who has never been to your practice before. So it will look at your patient database. It will send back to the eServices portal whether they are an existing patient or if they're new. If it comes back as pending, which means that there could be a possibility that a patient does already exist in your practice, that will need to be resolved in your e-appointments section, like where you go through and confirm whether that patient is new or existing, and then merge your patient profiles. If that is done after you get billed, just to let everyone know, we do have the ability for patient discovery when your bills come through for the month prior. If a patient doesn't attend the practice, you can go back and have that adjusted on the invoice. You just let us know whether they fail to attend, they're an existing patient, or there's another reason for them that they are an existing patient, and we'll credit that to your bill. So basically what it looks at is whether they exist in your database or not, and that is how we define a new patient at the practice. Okay, so another question. Our practice is set up already, but the practice and practitioners need updating in HotDoc, but I haven't been able to action this so far. So we do have a update practice profiles available for HotDoc and all of our other patient discovery partners. What we'll do is we can send that as part of the webinar follow-up so that you have all the links to be able to do that. What happens is that Mona will get those requests, they'll be sent through to all of our different partners, and then they will update those. So all of your new practitioners, we ask you to fill out the form as thoroughly as you can. So include all images, bios for your practitioners, make your profile as full as possible so that when you're coming through to HotDoc or any of the other partners, your profile will stand out. If they don't remember the practitioner's name, at least there's a clear photo there for them to identify their dentist that way as well. So we do encourage that you fill out the update profile form as much as you can so that you get the best out of your listings. Okay.
I think Chloe's question is very comparable as Jenny's question. It's all about updating profiles. We are currently working very hard to make it easier through some API enhancements. So that means that you can basically just type something in and it will automatically be updated in the front end, which is visible for patients. If that doesn't work, we can always provide access to the dashboard. So we have a couple of options to get this started and yeah, make it better in the future.
Perfect. Okay, just wanted to check.
Rebecca, I think there's one question from Fred in chat section. Any improvement? Yeah.
Yeah, so the improvement of billing in the case of FTA, that's going to be part of the second section of the updates that we're doing to make it easier for you to maintain your profile and update all of your billing and disputes through the e-services portal. So the first release is going to be as Mona presented, where you're going to be able to put all your practice information into the e-services portal. You'll be able to maintain all of your providers that way as well. So that's what Wouter was talking about, where we're trying to make it easier for you to maintain your profile. That will be coming shortly. So as soon as that's available, we will send out all of those details to all of our patient discovery users. And then what we're going to look at is, how a practice can mark on the day an FTA or UTA happens, so that you don't have to wait for that invoice and fill in the form to be able to put in a dispute for any, issues that way. But as Mona said, if you have serial FTA patients, it will give you the ability to block phone numbers to book through e-services. That way it'll reduce all of those FTAs and UTAs that you have with patients that do fail to attend on a regular basis. Okay, so I think that's all for the questions that have come through. Oh, sorry.
Thank you, Rebecca. We have another question from Nathan in Q&A.
Yep. Can you have a HotDoc profile and manually add appointments rather than having e-appointments? So at the moment, the integration between HotDoc and Dental Windows doesn't allow you not to have e-appointments. That is how we facilitate the secure API link between Dental Windows and our API patient discovery partners. So there is penetration testing done on the e-services portal. That's where your e-appointments runs, and that connection then allows secure bookings to go through from HotDoc and all of our other patient discovery partners through to your books without any information being exposed to the public that way. So no, the answer is you cannot have HotDoc without e-appointments. Wouter, I can see that one of the Q&As is asking for your email. Just to let you know that it is actually sitting in the chat. So what I might
trying to I'm not sure how to answer the Q&A
I will
typing, but
send
it's in.
I will send your email. I answer to Nathan too.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I've just I just noticed that you've sent it to hosts and panelists only. So I've just added it for everyone in there so that they can see that it wasn't going through to anybody who was asking for it previously.
Sorry, my bad.
No, that's okay. All right. So just Chloe, just on when that availability to update your own profiles through the eServices portal. There isn't a confirmed date. We do believe it's going to be in the next month. Is that correct, Mona? When you were speaking to the team the other day?
Yeah.
So
it will be next month. It will be released next month.
okay, so as soon as that's available, we'll send out the new feature information for you so that you can see how it works and you can use it yourself. But it is going to be very shortly that feature will be available for you all. Okay, guys. All right, Mona, I'm going to hand it back over to you to
Oh, we have another question in Q&A from Nathan. Do we have an estimate when the appointment will have the booking deposit functionality?
Not at this time, Nathan. As soon as we do, though, we will send it out to everybody so that you know how it works and, you know, when it's available for everybody and, you know, how to sign up for it and get it all started. So we'll let you know as soon as it is available.
Thank you. I'm just writing down my email address here.
Okay, perfect. So as Mona said, a recording of this webinar will go out tomorrow. There will also be, we will also be posting it into the Centaur closed group as well, so that you can go back and watch it if you lose track of your emails like I do. And yeah, that'll be available on our blog from tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay. So Mona, I'll just let you close out the webinar now.
Thank you, Rebecca. And I will, as Rebecca mentioned, I will send you an email tomorrow, including the recording of this webinar. And if you have any question, feel free to contact me, Wouter, and Emily. Thank you all for your time for today's webinar. Thank you.